Welcome back, eSIM Studios. I do apologize for being a few minutes late. A few minutes. Try an hour and a half. I do apologize about that. Had some stuff going on here, but I wanted to get a live in today because I promise I'm going to try to do it every day, even if I'm late. But let me send the link out on my socials real quick, and we will get it started. I got 3 stories we're going to try to get to. I definitely want to get to 2 of them, and if I can't get to the third, I'll push it to tomorrow. But let me share this link out real quick. Excuse me. Alrighty, copy, paste. Okay. Alrighty, we're good. So as we get the people rolling in, I actually was struggling to find some late breaking news. However, I did remember I have like a list of stuff that I'm going to record about, right? So whenever I think of something in the middle of the day, I'll just jot it down real quick. But there were these 2 things right at the top of my list, right, of most important I wanted to talk about. And there was no S24 news, S24 Ultra news today, Samsung news, but I do have some news involving Samsung, and you're gonna want to check this out because it's gonna save you hundreds of dollars. I have a hack, so to speak, with the S24 coming out that will save you a ton of money. So let's go ahead and get into some of the tech news. So hang on one second. Give me one second. Okay. So I've been in the market for a new PC, right? Sorry, Jesus Christ. Right when I hit live, everybody wants to message me. So I've been in the market for a new PC, and I've been eyeing mini PCs, right? Mini PC is like the size of it's like a small box. It's like a small box, right? Basically 6 inches by 6 inches by 3 inches. So they can I'm not talking about one of these big towers, and I have a nice laptop, which I'm actually using to stream. But you can get a mini PC, right? It has everything that comes in a laptop, just in a little box. And they've become very popular over the last few years, and I've kept my eye on them. The prices have dropped, and the ones that are out now pack a big punch. You can get a lot of PC, a lot of power in a little body compartment, basically. So there's a there's a few PC brands that stick out, and the reason why I bring this up is because I found out some information, and I'm glad I found this out, and that's why I'm passing it on to you. I'm glad I found this out because this PC manufacturer was on the list of my 2 or 3 manufacturers I was narrowing it down to. I think I found the one, and I'll let you know here in a second. But one of the ones I was considering purchasing pre-installs spyware viruses onto the device, onto the mini PC. Now, how do I know this for sure? Well, because I didn't buy one, right? Well, I came across an article. It's important you do your homework on every look, not every single thing you buy, but when it comes to electronics and stuff like this, it's very important you do your homework. I don't know why this is not getting more attention. The article is maybe I want to say a week old, maybe a week and a half. So that might be the reason why I haven't seen this news anywhere. And I don't know anybody that owns one, but this journalist did extensive research and homework basically when they found this out. Now, let me bring up the article here. So check this out. So it's a company called AceMagic. Now, if you've been in the market for PCs lately, or even a mini PC or a less expensive, I don't do games, I don't play games, no gaming here, right? I haven't played games since I was a child, so I don't need a custom gaming PC with a GPU. I don't need a $3,000 gaming PC. I need a small PC that packs a punch, right? So AceMagic. Now the weird thing is they used to be called AceMagician, and they changed their name to AceMagic recently. And I don't know why. There's no explanation. It is a Chinese-based manufacturer, which obviously raises an eyebrow. But a lot of the things we have, a lot of the stuff we have is made in China. But you have to be extra careful when it comes to electronics, and this is why. So, when was this published? December 29th, 2023. It's basically 2 weeks old, right? I think I came across this article a week ago, which would have made it a week old. But it says, the title, "Stay away from this mini PC company. I already gave it more chances than I should." And then it says, and then the subtitle is, "Beware, AceMagic Mini PCs are inexpensive and look tempting, but come with shady software." Now let's get into it. And I'm sure you've seen some of their mini PCs, right? Like this one, right? You see this one right here that I'm highlighting? That's all over the place online. And one of the ones I was looking at was, where are we? This one right here. The AM06 Pro AMD Ryzen Mini PC. That's the one I was considering, right? And they have, you can tell, a number of models vary in price. They have Intel chips. They have AMD chips. But let's go back to the article. All right. So basically, what happened was this journalist, I believe they were sent, and here this raises a number of questions. Now, I'm sorry, I keep on interrupting myself. If you go on YouTube and you search AceMagic Mini PC, there's a ton of reviews on their mini PCs. Most of them are paid promotions, meaning the company AceMagic sent the PC to a YouTuber in exchange for a review, or they sent it to the YouTuber, paid them money to review it. Now you have to be careful when it comes to paid or sponsored reviews. Yes, I've done a couple of them. However, I'm careful with who I go with, right? The company. I got a ton of offers, and I only select probably less than half of them. But you want to be honest, right? You don't want to, just because this company's giving you something for free, you don't want to say, "Oh, go buy this," and say absolutely nothing negative about the product. That's impossible. Everything has something negative. I have baggage, right? You have baggage. There's always pros and cons with everything, whether it's a person or an item. Well, they sent this, where are we? Windows Central. This website, Windows Central. AceMagic sent them a mini PC for free in return for a review. Well, it turns out it has spyware. So basically what happened is, as I mentioned, they sent this mini PC, what's her name? Rebecca Spear. They sent Mrs. Spear a brand new AceMagic Mini PC, right? It says, where are we? Now, most of these mini PCs come with some sort of pre-installed software, like HP. They all have their HP security. I don't know what they call it, Wolf Security or something. Acer will have its own Acer apps. It's like Samsung will have their own Samsung apps when you buy a Samsung phone or a Samsung laptop. Well, AceMagic is no different, right? So what happened was, she did not have, this is her second, this was her, it appears she got numerous, now I'm stumbling all over the place. They changed this art, oh, it says it was, that's why I can't find my place. Look, they said it was updated right here. Updated January 3rd. So this is the one they sent her. That's one of their most popular ones. They call it a mini gaming PC. So back in September, she received the AceMagic AD08 mini PC for review. Looks cool, and you know, I haven't really seen a mini PC look like that. But she said after booting the mini PC up for the very first time, she immediately knew something was off. Google Chrome was pre-installed on the PC. Now, for those of you that are not aware, Chrome is never pre-installed on any device unless it's a Chromebook, right? Or a Google product, right? So you have to physically go and download Google Chrome, install it, and sign in and go from there. This came with Google Chrome pre-installed. Now, timeout. There is a famous hack, basically, scammers are getting a hold of your cookies, right? Cookies that are in your browser settings. Basically, what sites you've gone to and what information you've input into those sites, right? So when you go to a website on your browser, on your PC, you type in and you go to sign in to like eBay or something, it'll already have your username and your password ready to go. All you have to do is hit sign in. Those are the cookies. So Chrome, there's a hack going on right now where they will steal your cookies and then sign into your, steal your credentials and sign in to change your email password, sign into your banking apps and all that stuff. So when Google Chrome is pre-installed, it raises your eyebrow. She mentioned in here it's something she has never seen before, and she reviews computers for a living. So this is not just some Joe Blow or me or some random person making an article or a statement about this. This is what she does for a living, and she's never seen that. So that immediately raised her eyebrow right from the very first boot. So she mentions after some investigating, I found that the Chrome default settings had been altered so that something called Navi with Us was the actual search engine. So they're hiding a search engine behind Chrome. And then when you open a new tab, it actually brings up something called Up Searches rather than Google Search, right? Because you're in Chrome. So this Chrome has already been altered with, because it's when you pull up a new tab on Chrome, it's not supposed to go to Up Searches. In the default search engine is Navi with Us, not Google. Big red flag. Now, after a quick search, Up Searches is flagged as virus software. And they found, she says, I found it was tempting to change these defaults and she did change them, but they didn't do anything. It did not change. It went automatically back to up searches for the searching, and Navi with us for the searches, and up searches for Lord have mercy. What does it say? I'm just butchering the story. Sorry. Okay, you get the point. Pre-installed Chrome. Lord have mercy. Pre-installed Chrome. This happens when you go live, right? And it's unedited. So this makes her wonder, why would they be putting weird software or alter with the settings on the Mini PC? So she immediately isolated the Mini PC from a network, meaning disconnected it from the internet, so it cannot communicate with her other devices or the network. She also factory reset the Mini PC and then stopped using it altogether. She said, like you already know, but using a browser you don't trust is never a good idea. It's possible personal info and passwords put into a shady browser could get sent elsewhere and could be used to compromise you in some fashion. Now, here's strike number 2. Now, that was the very first time, right? So this happened. They sent her this. She booted it up. She noticed all this weird stuff. So I believe she sent it back. And they gave her a second computer. She was hoping to give them the benefit of the doubt. She communicated with a representative about the AceMagic AD08's strange Chrome defaults. In response, I was reassured that this was a known issue related specifically to an early version of the AD08 model, and those issues had been fixed with software updates. Her rep suggested I check out the AceMagic S1, a new Mini PC with several ports, blah, 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 blah. Then she went on to say that it would not have the same problems that the AD08 had. The journalist agreed to check it out, and they sent her a new one. She was hoping the first time was just a fluke and would move forward with a new PC and a new review. Shortly after, she received the new AceMagic S1. Once again, the first thing she noticed when she booted it up was that Google Chrome was pre-installed on it, and immediately isolated the PC from my network, feeling uncomfortable using it, blah, 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 blah. After going into Chrome settings, I confirmed that Navi with us was once again set as the search engine, and that opening a new tab brought up searches. The difference that time was that if she made any changes to the default settings, they would stick, so I could get Chrome to use Google as the search engine. But regardless, it's a shady practice for a computer company to force unwanted and untrustworthy defaults in a popular, trusted app. She sat there wondering what other suspect settings and software were on AceMagic Mini PCs, and a notice popped up on her screen telling her that Windows Defender Antivirus had found suspicious software on the AceMagic S1. But before she could click on the pop-up to learn more, the system changed and told me all was fine. At this point, she really had it, right? She was fed up. What malicious software was on this thing, and was it designed to hide that software from her? She factory reset the Mini PC, threw it back in the box, and has no intentions of reviewing another AceMagic Mini PC again. So it appears to me, so look, I'm claiming that it does have spyware on there and malicious pre-installed software on there. Now, why is that? I butchered the story, my bad. But, so they pre-install it with Chrome, red flag. The default search engine changed, new tabs changed, and it still pops up after you factory reset it. But she ran a Windows Defender, the Windows Defender program, the antivirus software, and it specifically located and pinpointed to that program as malicious software. And then right before she was going to click on it, it hid. It went away. So are they intentionally modifying these PCs before they send them out? It appears to be that case. It appears they're trying to hide it. So Windows Defender notified her, but for a split second, and then they hid it away. So I would not trust them as far as I could throw them. That's not good. Now, were they trying to, let's say they did put spyware in there, malicious software in there. Are they doing that to everybody? Are they doing that to all mini PCs they sell, especially the ones here in America? Or to try to get your information? Or are they doing it just for her? Just maybe they're going to try to get some info on her, you know, from her browsing history, from her whatever she does on her computer, steal her passcodes, steal her usernames, her login information. Are they going to try to blackmail her? Are they pinpointing her just because she's a journalist? That thought crossed my mind too. Maybe they wanted some info on her and blackmail her, saying you better give us a good review or whatever. I have no idea, but this is not good. Definitely stay away from them. I'm going to link this article in the description. Now, she does give some advice. If you already have one of these mini PCs, what can you do? She said she factory reset it, meaning she wiped the device, got it back up running as brand new out of the box. Well, after she factory reset it, the spyware is still on there, so it's kicked in to the default software. Now, I'm guessing the only real way to get it, if you have one of these, I'm assuming you could flash a fresh version of Windows 11 on there, meaning take the current Windows 11 that's on the PC, wipe it away, and then put a brand new Microsoft Windows 11 software install on there. Because when you factory reset it, it doesn't necessarily take Windows. I mean, it does, but it falls back on whatever was pre-installed on the device. When you wipe Windows and you install a fresh version of Windows 11 from Microsoft, it should wipe all that pre-installed crap away. Let's see, is there any other? Oh, she's recommending stick with the brands you know: Intel, Dell, HP, Acer, Asus, Lenovo, and that's basically it. But one of those things that I'm glad I did my homework before I purchased anything, so I encourage you to do the same. Please, I butchered the story, my bad, but I do want you to go into the description box and click the link on the article. You can check it out for yourself and go from there. Now, there's not much online I can find about this, so just like that's why I wanted to do a video about it to let everybody know, everybody's aware. Okay, so I got a few more minutes, right? I wanted to do let me show you my upgrade hack. Okay, upgrade hack. An ethical upgrade hack, right? I'm not doing anything illegal. We're just working around the system completely fine, not breaking any rules. But I've used this for years. It's always worked. Damn, how long has it been? It's probably been like, I think I've done this to get a new Samsung device 4 years. Let's see, this will be the 5th year. So it's worked every single time. Samsung, if you don't know, S24 series, S24 Ultra are going to be released here in 4 days. We're going to live stream the event. We are going to get a device, but for all of you out there that are interested in upgrading to the any one of them, S24, S24 Plus, or S24 Ultra, I do a video about this every single year. A upgrade hack basically. So let me show. Samsung has got the very best upgrade deals, upgrade specials in the business. Better than Apple, better than Google. Now, I mean trade-in deals. So if you get an S24, you can get a certain amount of money off of your new S24 Ultra if you trade in a previous device. Now, that's where my little, I'm not gonna say hack. It's like, I just say hack because it's a trendy word, but workaround. So Samsung gives you a ton of money for not only to trade in your iPhone or to trade in a Pixel, but they give you even more money over market value if you have a Samsung. Every year I trade in my flagship Ultra, whether it's S21 Ultra, S22 Ultra, S23 Ultra, and they're gonna give me back $1,020 towards a new S24 Ultra, which is like $1,200. So you're basically paying $180 to upgrade. Now, how are we gonna do this? So, let me show you how to do it. If you don't have a Samsung, because you want to have a Samsung to trade in for one of the newer ones, because they do give you more money if you do have a Samsung. So here's what you do. You're basically gonna buy a cheap S21, S22, and then trade that in to get massive amounts of money off of your new S24 series. Because if you buy an S21 for like or S22 base model, S22 for like $150, they're gonna give you about, actually I have it pulled up here, they're gonna give you about I think it's about $500, something like that. So so I'm on Samsung's website. All right, Samsung right here. So let's see. Now, this is not the S24, but I'm trying to just use this as an example. So here we have the Z Fold 5, and so you go down here, you pick your device. Let's do this. Let's go to Z Flip 5. So let's say you want an unlocked model, and let's just pretend this will be the S24. Prices could change for the trade-in values, but let's just see. And you're using this as an example, right? So down here it says get up to $600 off instant trading credit. How much does the Fold 5 give you? Damn, $750? All right, let's try that. Okay. So, on Wednesday, when you're able to pre-order your S24 series, you're going to hit trade-in. You're going to hit yes. Mobile phone, yes. Now, here's key. Is your device eligible for trade-in? Yes, it is. Now, before you go and buy a cheap phone to get massive amounts off with the trade-in, why is this not working? Oh, there we go. We will look at this. This is very important information you're going to have to look at right here. Because the cheap device you buy is going to have to not be on a banned list. The screen and body, so basically the front and back is not cracked. It can be nicked. It can have scratches. It just cannot be cracked. All software locks are disabled. The account's removed. The charging port works, and the device turns on. So that incorporates a ton of different phones. But let me show you what I'm working with here. So, check this out. So they are giving you check this out, a S22. They're giving you $450 trade-in credit. Now, the prices are going to be a little bit different once the S24 series comes out. They're not going to be exactly the same value for your trade-in. Actually, they might be a little higher, because the last 4 years that I've done this, they always give you more, or they always gave me more trade-in value whenever their Galaxy S series comes out. So if it was S21, S22, S23, because I remember this device being a little more trade-in value. So we'll revisit this again on Wednesday when they are released, and I'll walk everybody through it. But I just wanted to give you a heads up so it'll give you time to go buy a trade-in device. So here, what are the other prices? Let me see what are they doing with Apple here. 15 Pro. Okay, so decent, but they're not great. What about Google? Fold 600. Damn, they don't even have the Pixel 8 on here. Now again, they could when the S24 comes out, but again, this is just for the Fold 5. Z Fold 5. So let me go back here and we'll go find a phone real quick. Okay, so they'll give you $450 for this for an S22. So you want to find the cheapest S22 possible. So Samsung will give you $450 for that. So with this specific deal, you might save, if you buy one for like 100 to 150, that'll save you about $300 off your phone. Not including, again, this is not including if you sign up for the reservation, right? Because they're also giving you money off for that as well. But if you go here, let me share. I'm trying to find eBay. Give me 1 second. Let me go here. All right. Boom. So if you go to eBay, find the cheapest S22 or S20 or whatever device you see on there, right? Go to eBay, find the cheapest one. You're gonna say impaired. Well, they're not gonna take a trade-in that says impaired. Yeah, they are, because if you read the details, none of the things that's wrong with it is, it'll pass Samsung's trade-in stipulations, right? So if you can go up here, go to this seller right here, and then search for, see, I already got one right here. Let's see what comes up. Functionally working, fair condition, right? Now you want to look for one that has the 256 gig is gonna be a higher value, resale value. Remember, you want to buy low. You want to buy something super cheap. So 256 is not gonna work. We need 128. All right. Now this one's even more. Actually, that's not a bad deal right there. Now you got to go into the details. All right. Can't you sort this? I'm missing this. Where are we? Lowest first. Damn, I was right over it. So here you go. You got S22, 199. There's a 200. Here's a 216. So let's go see what this is about. Last item available. Here, look, here's one for 135. That's S21 though. So you got to look at the details. Which are, I'm used to the mobile version. Where are the details? There you go. So look down here. It says impaired, but we need to find out why. Yikes. That's not going to work. Because that would classify it to be on the banned list. Remember, they don't accept phones that are banned. But you get the point. I'm not going to waste your time scouring the internet. Now, you don't have to buy them on eBay. You can go to Facebook Marketplace. You can go to the OfferUp app. You can if you know somebody that wants to sell one, just go to Samsung.com. Remember, you want to buy low. So buy, as you saw, there's devices that are for sale for $135. That will get you through $400 or $500 when the S24 comes out as a trade-in. So you're going to save a good $300-400 right in between there. Of course, you got to spend $150, but Samsung's giving you $450, $500 off of the brand new phone you're buying. Now, the higher value, the newer your trade-in is, the more higher value they're going to give. So you kind of have to do a little math in your head, but I've been doing this for years, and it works every single time. You just got to read the fine print, make sure the device you're buying and or trading in will classify for Samsung for their offer, and away you go. So now I will be trading in this for the S24 Ultra, S23. However, I've already got one ready for another S24 Plus. I think we're gonna get. So again, not really a hack, but just use your head, right? So start looking right now, because this upcoming Wednesday, the 17th, is the launch, or not launch date, it's the announcement. They're gonna announce them. You can go pre-order them online, and it's all good from there. So I gotta roll. Appreciate the time. I apologize I was late and I butchered that first story, so I apologize. I got shit to do, like I'm sure you do as well. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll come up with something cool tomorrow, and we'll live stream and talk technology tomorrow. So I appreciate it as always, and I will see you tomorrow, Sunday. Peace out.